endlessly searching for an original sound.
I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy.
Oh, and I want this and this and this. Oh, you mean that, Masore?
No.
Just a reminder, everyone, my birthday's in 2 weeks. No, wait, shit, it's a week, isn't it? My birthday's next week. I'm gonna stop doing that voice now.
But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time. I should just focus on what's ahead of me.
Yeah, she really shouldn't be left alone, honestly.
She definitely needs to see a doctor.
Yeah, he should be taking her to one.
Yeah. Kind of gives you some insight on her character, because this entire time she seemed like the really dumb girl, but that's just an act.
My question is, how have the parents not noticed?
Oh, I'm sure they have. I'm sure the parents have. I spent only a few minutes back at the house anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. It's also really cool. This is one of the few games where you'll say something like, well then why not do this? And then they give you a reason for it directly after.
Sorry about that.
I really love that. Before I know it, texts me she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey.
That is not my greeting.
I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off.
Ew, she's hiding it good so they don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, one of her closest childhood friends didn't know. So, pretty good at it. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already.
Oh, we're totally gonna make it awkward.
It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school.
Oh, we are gonna be the weirdest.
I need an adult! Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked to. You bought everything I asked, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at my house.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I am the most reliable.
We're not gonna
person.
butter you, Toast. Stop it. No butter for toast.
I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does.
I already said it.
Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all?
Anyway, let's get to the kitchen.
Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
Sorry, wrong person. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Toast?
Come on.
No, you're being a dick, Toast.
Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me.
Because we don't need him moaning all day on stream.
Save that for another stream, I guess.
I see the 10,000 subscriber stream.
This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It always seems like I always underestimate you.
That's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not in school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you.
Are you laughing too, Mimi? Oh, fucking hell, she's just standing in my bathroom barking now.
You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little more nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words, and her face turns red.
Miko, get out of the bathroom! Be right back, fucking dog.
So, chat. I heard, chat, that you like traps. Is that true? Do you guys enjoy traps? Based. Maybe. It's a trap. I don't see any traps here. Only a cute little Natsuki. Natsuki's kind of like a little puppy. It's kind of it's adorable. Traps are gay. What? Now, I have to say, traps cannot be gay. No. Traps aren't gay. You guys are weird.
So she ran to the bathroom, jumped on my bed, and tried to get my soup. So I just want to say I'll be right back one more time. Sorry about this, guys. Puppy gonna go out the door. So be right back. And no puppy will be hurt.
Nice. Nani? Yare yare does he? No, Monica is interesting. I wouldn't call her that. She's something. Mada mada. Dead? No one's dead. Ome wa shinderu. Man, I miss Fist of the North Star. Jeez, I need to go rewatch it.
Okay, so Puppy was freaking out because her favorite plushie was hanging up to dry.
Oh.
Yes. Poor little puppy.
Hello, Tatsu.
Hey, Tatsu.
Natsuki. Natsuki. Nat.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nice. Totally wasn't going to comment on how sexy you were. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
Toast, I swear to God I will beat you. How would you know that anyway?
Just, you gotta trust me on this one. I'm totally, not me of course, but...
Gross.
Hey, hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Toast.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that. There's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally, starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Over along, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid. The plastic bags are strewn about on every countertop.
Toast, what kind of fluid is that? That wasn't from my bag! What the fuck, Toast? I didn't want any cream soup!
Where did the clam chowder come from? It's all over the place.
Toast, why are you in the corner? What are you doing? Everybody in our chat room is like a 6-year-old right now. Congratulations.
The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Toast, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table.
Toast, why is there white food coloring?
What are you using it? Or, what are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea, Nat. Are we doing anything like that with icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. That does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following the instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have most fun. It's 1,000,000 times more worth it at the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Nat proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finishing mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Wouldn't you use the food coloring in the icing?
Yeah. Yeah. It's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah.
It's not exactly easy to do.
It'll just take a little while.
I'm actually going to be on your defense this time.
This time? Purity, I'm always right.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh?
Done!
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work?
Me, bitch.
I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You're getting it on my face. Oh my god, stop it!
Whose fault is that?
I've done too many porns to know where this is going.
There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
Mm.
She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face.
Oh, sorry. I'll be right back, puppy.
Viva la revolution, as my toast friends would say. Fight the power. Row, row, fight the power. Yeah, at least it isn't the hentai. That's where I draw the line. We're gonna bake squids today. What do you mean we're gonna bake squids? Man, tea. I need to go and get tea. To actually make tea one of these days. Start getting back into it. So, how's chat today? What have you guys been up to? Any interesting games being played? Interesting cooking experiences, baking experiences? How do you like the loli?
Thank you. I'm back.
Welcome back. I was just talking to the chat about lolis.
Did you tell them to subscribe? Make it a nice Christmas present and they'll get a little lily emoji?
A little emoji? Is it a little loli emoji? If it is, then they might do it.
No lily emojis this week.
Oh.
We need more subscribers before we could get another emoji and make it a loli.
You hear that, chat? This emoji's gonna be a loli.
Well, I mean, we could make it a little Miko emoji. Oh, did you just growl? Did you just growl at me?
Miko is not a loli.
But she's 7 months old. What do you call that?
That is not how lolis work.
That's how something else works. It's not legal.
Natsuki instead wipes it off of her finger, or wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop it! There we go. Need that image.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross. My one true weakness.
Fine, fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Bitch. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease a girl like that. What the fuck? I didn't press any buttons. It wanted
that would have been...
That was a little weird. I didn't press the save button.
Well, that was the load button. So it would have been tense if you clicked on that. We had to go through all that dialogue again. Is that so? Well, Nat, in that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Toast? You shouldn't really do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right?
Oh, Nat.
Apparently Miko wants to play.
What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the moon turn this quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
Eh?
Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before. You should have checked before turning the oven on.
What kind of retard leaves a dirty thing in the...
Storage.
Seriously, you do that?
No. No one does that.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
They just need a convenient way to break the tension. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. No, Tatsu, she didn't say you're in a relationship if you lick it off the finger. She just said, you shouldn't do that unless you really like the girl. You know that, right? In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells good. What are you giggling for? You okay?
I'm good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens up the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing, which I made. Thank you very much.
I made the icing. So you gotta do it like a little kid would.
I made the icing. It was all me.
And he gets a head pat. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look a lot nicer and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for?
That's the penis-shaped one. Why did I bring that?
I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
I was fucking kidding! That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake. Dear fuck you! I hate you forever. Actually, writing on cake is a bitch. Like, happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see.
I was kidding!
That gives me an idea, actually.
No,
Cheers,
you
I'm
can't draw
buckling my-
penises. Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like.
Was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea. So... Toast, why does every one of these have a dirty word on them? Why does the last one say butter me?
It wasn't Toast. Toast wouldn't do that. Toast is not lewd. Toast is
I actually had to write
lewd.
with icing. It can be such a nightmare if you don't do it right.
Yeah, no, it's awful. You need practice for that. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
Sorry. Someone just sent me an interview. Remember the game Dragon Crown?
Yeah.
Most of the designers were female.
Oh. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense.
Gee, it's almost like females like having sexy characters.
Actually, in the sorceress's case, it's actually really interesting to look into how necromancy used to be a thing. The goddesses of necromancy in the old days for a lot of Celtic religion, and things that are similar to that, bringing life back to the dead, portrayed very fertile female. Very fertile female.
I think
As
that's one
being
of the
the
reasons
kind
they
of
did
people
it.
who would bring the dead back to life because they would give them fertility. If that makes sense. So having a sorcerer who's supposed to be in some way related to necromancy be designed like she was more of a it was a design decision that I approved of.
It was also great because they did it just to fuck with people.
Yeah, it was neat. I liked it.
I can't wait to see how sexy they get with Bayonetta 3. God damn it, I need a Switch.
Bayonetta is interesting. I don't know how to feel about Bayonetta. I
Bayonetta's designer's female.
I know that doesn't have any effect on me whether I played or not. I didn't really care for the character before, and I didn't really care for the series because I don't really like the combat system. And that's more personal taste than anything.
I love Bayonetta. But
I
I
just don't
also
really
love
care
Devil
for
May
the,
Cry, so what does that tell you?
Well, I mean, I like Devil May Cry from a story perspective. Bayonetta is more of a comedic game than it is story related, as far as I understand.
I kind of
Maybe
hope
there is
this
more.
third one actually has a little more story to it.
Anyway,
Also,
yeah,
I'm
maybe
sad
someone
the
can
anime
correct me on
sucked.
that. Maybe there's some really interesting lore and story involved with it. I just haven't played it because it never looked interesting.
It's okay, I'll be streaming the second one soon.
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? Not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. You're so kawaii desu, Nat. Kawaii desu.
Sorry. People checking in to see how I handled the food. Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh?
Well, the problem with the anime is they didn't pick any of the voices from the game. And I've heard Bayonetta in the anime and it just pissed me off. It's the same, they did the same thing with Devil May Cry. It's not the voices from the from the game. So when you watch it expecting that, it's one of those what the fuck moments. It throws you out of the anime, if that makes sense. It'd be like if the Persona animes didn't use the voices from the animes, or from the games. Fuck, I'm retarded.
Interesting thing about Persona 4 is that in Persona 4 Golden they gave Chie a different voice than they gave her in the original Persona 4.
Really?
The
Because
more
her
you know.
new voice is annoying.
Yeah, that's what most people say. I didn't care either way back whenever I played it, but yeah, that happened. Eh? Are you saying I'm
Desu?
cute? Nani?
Oh, no shit. Sorry, somebody sent me something on Twitter. This character designer who did Bayonetta is also the character designer behind Okami in Soul Calibur 5 and Tekken 7.
Yup,
No shit, I didn't know Okami.
pretty cool.
She can design.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. It's a dirty
That's it.
thing.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
Wow, she gets around. Nice.
Ome wa mao shinderu.
That's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts all of them side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right?
And then they were all gone.
I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. What did you bring me, baby? Hi.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Depression makes you hungry. Come on, that's
Actually, the
just
exact
unhealthy.
opposite.
Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. Was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already?
Ow, don't bite my thing.
That's a shame.
Someone says hi.
Hi, hi.
It's your fault for working so slowly. It's not like you always have this chance. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man,
You fucked up, dude.
as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you'll probably be able to do it in one trip, maybe.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat it.
I wish you would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
You licked her finger. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks. Thanks. You okay?
No, that's my brother.
Oh, okay. I have no idea which one it was. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Toast? Thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would rather stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Natsuki suddenly gets close to me.
And blurrier, Jesus.
That's what happens when you use the same stock images. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Red alert! Red alert!
This is not a drill, boys!
My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Bipolar, isn't she?
She was gonna go for it. Man.
Sayori?
Alright. So, before we go any further, I'm gonna have you load the save, the original one.
Right now?
Yeah. I know it feels like a weird spot, but we're going to do that.
Rest assured, my darling.